na.
Put my booty in your face.
Shut the fuck up, Spencer.
That fucking hurt.
Ooh.
Oh.
You good?
What about the blunt that's just vibing right there?
Oh.
The what?
No one knows what you're talking about, Nathan.
That's
You
a
mean
fucking
stick of
the
cinnamon,
cigar?
dude.
The cigarillo?
That's a stick of cinnamon for later.
Yeah, my God. Hey.
I don't have my glasses on, so
Yes, oh yeah, that's exactly what
I can't see shit.
Hey, it's his first time here.
You want
It's
to know
okay.
a funny story though? A quick side story was when I was like in like 7th or 8th grade, and my fucking like first friend smoked weed for like the first time that I knew. We were in like 8th grade or whatever, and he he said they went over to his brother's house and he pulled out this jar of blunts, and he goes, "Is that cinnamon?"
Very aromatic.
Yes, this is what cinnamon smells like.
Never smoked cinnamon before in my whole life.
Yeah,
That smelled like that.
Well, it's probably because they look like the cinnamon sticks. It was like a blunt, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right,
like
yeah.
a full stick
I
of
did.
cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know that's
Of
not what
course.
cinnamon looks like? Did you know that shit?
What
I
does
mean,
it
I
actually
didn't assume
look
it like grew in the wild like that.
Who
I
just
guess I never really
who
thought
just
about how they
assumes
harvest
that your friend
cinnamon.
carries full sticks of cinnamon with them?
Hey, bro, you want a stick?
I used to when I was
I'm selling sticks.
I'm selling death sticks.
when I quit smoking, I had like not only just like the fixation of like smoking cigarettes, but for a little while
Oral fixation.
I had an oral fixation. I used to bite those fucking cinnamon roll like stick things. The first time I tried to quit smoking.
Like an actual cinnamon stick?
Yeah, like they're not real cinnamon sticks as we just talked about earlier, but
What are they then? Is it like fucking wood with cinnamon? What?
I think
What
it's
is
just
it?
like it's that's just not how cinnamon grows. It's just not a cinnamon. It's just not cinnamon. It's like we were like, oh, it's not. I'm not gonna look it up. You can look it up if you want to. Yesterday, I promised the whole audience that I would look up something, and I didn't because I was like,
Yeah,
I don't have the time.
I did notice that.
So I'm not gonna. I'm stop promising people. I'm gonna look the stuff up. But
so
you
look it
can
up
do
if you want.
My personal
I
goal for
probably
you.
will.
You be smarter.
Hey, we got a guest.
See,
friend.
you see, if you're watching the podcast, you can open another tab.
It's
and
crazy.
Go to Google. Yeah, the internet.
This
Yeah.
thing called the internet.
Hey, introduce yourself.
Oh yeah.
This
Hi,
guy.
I'm Nate.
Welcome to the podcast,
What?
Nate.
What is it? Ugh.
Ugh.
That's how we welcome new people.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Let's take. Do you have anything you want to
Welcome to
plug?
the
I don't know. My name's Nate.
Nate. Okay.
I
Nate.
This is the guy we found.
You can find me on Twitch at Nate greater than 8.
Okay. Watch the
And-
streams.
Yeah.
Bust inside.
I play guitar really bad in
Yeah.
bad quality, but it's more about the vibes, man.
Wait, you've been streaming guitar?
Yeah, like sometimes I'll like chill and like play guitar, either on my computer or like acoustic, like vibing in my room, or I'll play games like Diablo 2 because my computer is kind of crap and I can't stream a whole lot of stuff. I'll do games like RimWorld, if you guys know what RimWorld is.
No.
It's
involve
like
rim jobs?
okay, so
World.
Rim Job World, yes. This is an X-rated game. No, it's okay. So it's I don't know. It's kind of like The Sims meets Minecraft in a weird way.
Minecraft?
So
Oh,
the concept.
No, not.
Well, no,
I heard
okay.
that direction
So-
you were going in.
So so the concept is that this like escape pod of people crash land on this planet, and you guys have to survive, or you have to like build a ship to like return to reality because you're on a rim world out in the middle of fucking nowhere on the outer rim. You know, it's
on the outer rim of
the rim of the asshole.
Yep.
Make sure
I'm
you
following.
make sure you get
I'm
all
100%
angles
The tender and the most
when
tender
you're doing
part
a
of
rim
man.
job.
I like to live on the rim.
Use the
Me
pinky.
too.
But yeah, you're like the crash landed survivors, and you have to like make your own little civilization, and it's like top down, and it's all squares. So that's why
sounds
it's
fun.
like Minecraft. So you'll like dig into a mountain and like make bedrooms and shit, and you guys have to like be
like
happy and be fed and stuff like that, and you have to like hunt animals, and there's lots of like zany things you can do. Like the most popular like crazy way to play the game is you start on a polar ice cap where it's like -10 Celsius year round. So you aren't gonna find that many animals to hunt, right?
Mm-hmm.
You aren't gonna be able to grow any fucking crops. But one thing that's consistent in the game is people attack you.
Yeah. So you
So-
can just take things from people?
No, you just become a cannibal colony on the ice caps, and
What
it's
was
like
that? What was that? Those people that like got stuck in the mountains and they just ate each other.
Oh, the
Actually,
Donner
people?
Party.
Dahmer party. If we're okay, let's
Green
Dahmer
Inferno?
party really quick. Who are we eating first?
Out of all of us,
Yeah, we're all together,
What?
and we got.
probably me, right? I'm probably the least.
Skylar's got the most meat.
Do you
on
think
it.
you can? Do you think you can kill
If
me?
you gotta die first.
hey, it's a good time. It's a
Maybe
good
you got
time to be.
dysentery.
It's a good time to be like Bones.
Yeah,
isn't it?
right. No, yeah, I'd probably be
Who's
the
the
most
most useful
nourishable.
though? Like, who do you want to keep around?
Oh, most useful.
That's probably.
That's all.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Back then, like, none of those people would have been overweight. Like, all
No,
those
yeah.
pioneers, they would have been, like, fucking skin and bones, probably.
Yeah. Well, they were also like walking for like
Yeah.
a 12-hour day of just like walking behind a.
Yeah, I
thing.
mean, when all you do is walk.
I think
Yeah.
though they timed it wrong or something, so they got stuck in the winter, and that's why they all ate each other. Yeah.
Oh,
True facts.
It's a thing.
I wonder
Well,
what people taste
that's
like.
fun.
Jeffrey
Pork.
Dahmer party.
Pork.
Probably pork. It's
You think?
people use pigs to as like
Oh,
body.
when
Oh,
you
yeah.
practice
It's like a
tattooing
body-
and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, like in shows like MythBusters or like
Oh, that's
Forged
right.
in Fire, they
I
use it
forgot
as
about
like
my
an
whole-
analog for the human
Yeah.
body for
Yeah.
their like
They're, like, stab
chopping
it.
it with a sword or
That's
whatever,
true.
shooting it with guns,
Right.
Speaking of eating
blowing shit up
bodies,
at it.
Speaking of eating people, I just watched the
Recently.
first episode of that Jeffrey Dahmer show.
Oh.
I thought it was going to be a documentary.
I heard that it was
It's
disgusting.
a drama. It's very intense.
I heard that some
What's it
people
on?
had to turn it
Oof.
off. Did you finish it?
No, I
whole
turned off the
episode?
first episode at some
You
point.
did turn it off.
I'm gonna finish it probably. 'Cause
What is it on?
It was intense. It was Netflix. I thought it was gonna be a documentary, but it was like a drama. Like
I have
straight
seen
up, just fucking
advertisement.
showing it all. I was like,
It's
damn,
got
this is crazy.
that one guy in it from American Horror Story. Can't think of his name
See,
off the top of my
Tate?
head. Tate from
Whatever
American
the
Horror
fucking that
Story,
guy's name is.
correct? Alex Evans?
Tate,
no,
Tate is like the cute
no,
guy
that's
from
that
the
kid
first
from
season.
MySpace from
Uh,
when I was in middle school. Only seen people from 2008 are gonna remember that
Remember
name.
what?
Alex Evans.
No, I don't remember that.
No
and
one
he-
knows who that is.
Yeah.
Like I said,
As a
only
musician-
emo and scene people who were on MySpace probably in 2006,
Oh,
7, 8
MySpace.
will
And
know
also,
who that is.
We're probably women.
MySpace.
And who, yes, are women or
Yeah.
gay men.
Yeah.
I miss you, MySpace.
But I can't think of his name.
You had a MySpace, Nate?
Right?
Everybody had a
These
MySpace.
guys didn't
Yeah.
have MySpace.
I had a MySpace.
I
No,
didn't
we
have-
didn't have a MySpace.
I got
You
one
had
like
MySpace.
freshman year of high school. I made like one post,
I
so it
fucking loved
existed,
MySpace.
but I never used it because
Yeah.
I got
I was
Facebook.
all over MySpace. I would stay up until like 3 o'clock in the morning, like making
Oh, yeah.
bulletins and crafting my
God.
top 8. I was learning HTML, but not really.
Yeah.
Coding.
I was fucking coding. I can make
miss
all
that
my
shit.
text centered.
I was
And
friends
red.
with Tom. He was
Whoa.
my first
Oh, he was
friend.
my best
Oh.
friend, bro.
I heard he had like the most friends. Bro. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, he's like the coolest.
Everybody,
He like
was,
never
everybody
even
knew
changed his
Tom.
profile picture. It was like
It was
always
him by
this,
that stupid whiteboard. like,
Yeah,
always looking over his shoulder.
Okay, I gotta tell you all
that face haunts me still.
the top, yeah, the
I
white-
suffer from night terrors, and I will
was-
wake
yeah,
up in
it
the middle
was
of the
like-
night.
Smile.
Do you see this man in your dreams?
Have you seen this man?
I have to tell you all the funniest fucking thing that happened last night. I was there. They closed the 7-Eleven by our stop, by our house.
R.I.P.
So we have to go down the road to the gas station, and it's always like new people at the gas station. I'm walking in. It's like 11. It's like 10:30. And I like walking, and I hear like the gayest music, like Vogue. You got to move it. And I was like,
I want to go to that gas
It was
station.
pumping. It was loud as fuck, and I was like, cool. Grab my Red Bull, grab my water, and going up to the front. And then I like see like a Middle Eastern dude, and I'm like, very interesting. But he also has giant hooped earrings.
Nice.
It was a Middle Eastern dude with like a mix of like how like you would traditionally think a gay guy would,
Flamboyant.
like flamboyant gay guy, but with a Middle Eastern
Yeah, you don't
accent.
see too many flamboyantly gay.
I've never
Middle
seen
Eastern
one in my
people.
whole life, and I'm
Because
like,
if you do that over there, they cut your
That's
head off.
amazing.
yeah, I was like, America fucking owns. That is the coolest.
Truly.
That
That
guy
is the
could
most
be-
American. Just bumping, voguing music.
bumping some Seal.
Honestly, though, I would love to hear some Vogue Bollywood combo music. Wouldn't that be dope?
That'd be hype.
Like fucking techno.
Yes.
There is Venu Malesh. We got to get him on the pod.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's my life.
I do what I wanna do.
It's my
You
life.
ever seen this video? Bro.
He's
What?
got multiple songs.
We're going to have to show you Venu Malesh later.
I live
Because
under a
he's,
rock.
No,
I live under.
this-
I
it's
live
not
under a
something-
rock.
It's not something
this is
that.
not
I
something
live
that
under a
normal
rock.
people-
No.
Not normal people know
No,
who Venu
normal.
Malesh is.
No, this
Normal
is just
people.
something that we have.
I live under a
that we
rock.
discovered.
May have possibly when you see the video, you might be like, "Oh yeah, I've seen this,
This shit.
image before."
Yeah.
it's amazing.
I live under a rock
Anyway,
in the middle of a
it's my
cornfield, and
I was amazed when we went over to your crib.
I somehow have an amplifier, and I play guitar a lot. But
Yeah.
it is a rock
nice you can
in
be
the middle
loud
of a
about it.
cornfield.
Yeah.
That is yes,
You can
that
do,
is true.
Like cornfield
You can
shit.
yell into the ethers.
You got built-in reverb.
Yeah, that's called the outside.
The
Outside.
nature.
Did you know they shut off the internet in Iran last night?
What?
Isn't that fucking crazy?
Why do I care about the internet being shut off in Iran?
Well, I didn't know that they could do that
Human
at all.
rights.
I didn't know you could. One person could be like,
That's true.
just
like
shut off the internet. I didn't know that was a
you could just shut it off.
like that was
Their access to it.
yeah.
Well, it was like somebody intentionally was like, nobody in Iran can get on the
I
internet.
think they're protesting right now. I think they're having a little bit of a
Oh
Who
yeah,
is?
yeah, they
Like-
are having some turmoil.
yeah. They're doing a
It
little.
was it's because they killed a 22-year-old girl. Your refrigerator's open, by the way. They
Oh, shit.
fuck.
They killed.
No,
Shit.
Can we
not
go
the
fast
fresh
forward?
produce.
Fast forward.
I'm gonna leave this all in too.
And they killed a 22-year-old girl because she wasn't wearing her hijab.
Oh, that's what happened?
I think
The
I
morality
did
I saw
something
that.
about that.
I saw
They're
that.
literally called the morality police, which sounds like some George Orwell.
That's
But
See-
it's like
see,
real morality.
That's a
they
cool
killed
black
her.
metal band, man.
Morality police.
But yeah, they're protesting.
We gotta look to see if that's
So,
taken already.
so
for
I
them.
saw this like a million times on articles, but it was all like clickbait shit. So I thought it was like fake.
Right.
But
you
no,
know,
yeah, that's what like actually happened. Was it like publicly, like
Yeah, they're probably
They're just like
Stoner, like fucking.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, that
like
I
some
don't
brutal
know.
medieval age shit?
You know what's crazy now though? A little known fact. Now that they like, there's no internet in Iran. The price of pornography has gone up 700%.
They're back to magazines.
Yeah, they
Makes
have to go
sense.
back to magazines. There's just like one guy with a VHS collection. He's like, I knew this day would come.
Yeah, the video store owner is like, oh my
Yes!
god, thank God.
Praise Allah!
If there's one thing for sure, if they don't fucking allow you to show your fucking head over there, they're definitely not letting you buy no
Just
magazine.
walk into the store
They
and
find
buy
that.
some.
I bet if you get caught with that shit, you're probably good.
You probably gotta
Yeah,
go
light
walk down
jail-
to the
light
guy
jail.
who draws boobs.
Yeah.
You know,
That's my job. I'm going up to them. It's like, I don't think you understand. I'm a fucking artisan. I'm not just drawing breasts because I love breasts. I'm drawing breasts because I love fucking art.
I just love the human body. Okay?
I love the form.
Like Allah made these boobs.
Yeah, right.
Allah made these titties.
He made them shits perfect. I have a question, a thinker. All right, it's a little three-parter. Do you think the C-3PO was written to be gay, or is that dude in the C-3PO costume so gay that he became a gay character? What do you think? Expand.
Can a robot have a sexual preference?
Robots dream of electric sheep.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yo.
In the Star Trek world, Data is fully functional. That's what he says in one of the episodes. He says,
Fully functional.
Yeah, can you have sex? He says,
There's
fully functional.
there's like I'm pretty sure there is like a scene where there's like a woman coming onto him and he's like,
Oh yeah, he fucks. Data does fuck.
Data gets a bone.
Data fucks.
Data gets laid.
Fucks. Who's the lady in the first season that dies in the tar pits? Tasha Yar. Tasha Yar and Data fuck
Damn.
in the first season.
that feel when Data gets laid more than you.
Yeah.
Fucking robots. That's gonna be the future.
Honestly, I'd probably fuck Data.
Yeah. Brent's
He's got
mine.
those cool smoky eyes.
Right? I mean, a robot probably knows what they're doing, if I had to guess.
I mean, a robot probably listens.
He would-
That's all it knows how to do.
It can never come early.
Yeah. He's like, not only can I not come early, I cannot come at all.
Unless it was like malfunction. I'm sorry. You're just so attractive. I'm sorry. It's been a while for me.
I'm just nervous.
This normally does not happen.
You're just so hot, and it's been a while.
I swear I don't have
What
this
do you
issue.
want to bet that George Lucas has a version of the script where Luke and Leia still know their brother and sister, but they fuck?
You know,
Because
he wrote,
I know
you know
there's
he
a
wrote
draft
that shit.
version
That
of
was
it.
his
No,
fantasy.
they're stepbrother and sister.
Oh, yeah.
You know, George Lucas like sat around like thinking of that side story where they're.
He's
you
like,
know,
but I can't do
Ooh.
it.
He's just like,
Yeah, you know, it's questionable why he ever wrote that into it in the first place.
yeah, and the fact that they kissed
You know?
that one scene is like.
It's just kind
In
of
the
like
second movie.
just at the end
Right?
of,
Isn't
you
that-
know, like, why did that even need to
Yeah, I
be
think it
a
is.
point? That's
Maybe,
very true.
maybe it really. That's a good way to really divert anyone from thinking that they're brother and sister, though. If you are gonna do a third movie,
To make it a really big twist.
then
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah, I guess
it really
so.
does hit you. It you know.
Yeah.
I can't remember though. Do they kiss like sensually, or is it like just a quick like he's in the hospital bed kiss?
No,
'Cause
it's a-
I think
No,
they might be
it's
blowing
it,
this thing out of
it's
proportion.
intense.
It's
It's
a little hot.
intense.
Is it like a like?
No, because I don't
little,
know.
it's not as hot.
It
as the
might be
Harrison Ford.
okay. So
The
it
Harrison
might
Ford
be.
kiss
I
is
don't
hot.
remember it exactly, but it might be like an implied thing where like her head is to the back of the camera and you don't like actually see it. But
Maybe.
no,
I
I'm
don't-
pretty sure.
don't
I'm
really
pretty sure
remember
you see
either.
some lipstick. I'm pretty sure you see some like
Some
lips.
leftovers.
Yeah.
lipstickage after they pull away.
Han Solo
Like-
had some game though when she's like, "I love you," and he's like,
Shut
I
up,
know.
bitch.
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
And then also like that kiss was like a big plot point of her like that's kind of the indicator that she's into Han, you know, because she's like, oh, I want to make him so jealous, you know.
Right. Dude, if you really think about it, R2D2 and C3PO are a gay couple, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess, but yeah, going back to your original.
Yeah.
They do have male and female USB ports.
Yeah, and I will say this. I've known a lot of gay couples, like, because I've done a bunch of theater. I've known people that are the gay couples, and a lot of the times they do follow the iconography of R2D2 and C3PO, where
mean
there's
one's
one
tall
person.
and one's
There's
short?
there's not male and female. That's not the non-binary we're
Sure.
talking about.
No,
We're
no.
talking about C3PO and R2D2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clearly, you are the C3PO, and I am
And
the
the R2D2 of
R2D2.
our relationship. There's one person who's yelling, ah! And there's another
And there's
one
one
who's...
person who's yelling, like this.
just like talking about.
Can you guys actually make the R2D2 noise though?
What's R2D2?
his like malfunction? No, his-
That was a good one, yeah.
you know, Chewbacca was a brown bear that they found this brown bear in a zoo, and they like found out when there was like this one specific bear when they gave it food, it would just when they show it food, it would just go like it would go crazy. Like,
Oh, the
that was a
noise.
terrible Chewbacca.
The sound
The
effect?
noise. I thought you meant the purr. You know, I was like, what the fuck do you mean?
He was actually
suit, there was a bear.
Chewbacca was played by a bear.
Yeah.
That's
In that suit. was
that's
a bear.
actually what the guy.
I know. I can't really do a Chewbacca.
If you would
sound
watch the credits, they work on that scrolling font, you know?
That all the sound effects in
Yeah.
Star Wars were like fucking are iconic. Like
I rewatched...
Well,
the
there's
fo-
the
that
Wilhelm
Foley
scream
artist.
Yeah.
in all of them, which is like the
That
most
popularized
iconic of
that.
all
Oh
time.
yeah, what's that? It's like got a name, doesn't
It's
it?
in
Wilhelm
every
Yeah.
George Lucas, or I
Yeah.
think it's in every Lucas film. It's in,
Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
It's the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
originally
that's what it's
from,
called.
It's from a movie from like the 40s or 50s.
Yeah, it's like a
an
western.
old-ass
It's like a western movie.
Yeah.
Some guy is like on a
He's,
rooftop
like,
and gets
getting
shot.
killed,
Right.
Yeah, and he falls.
And then like it was just gone for years, and then they fucking grabbed it for
What,
Star Wars.
do you
which
think
is
the
hilarious.
Wilhelm scream was the first meme? He was like, "That's just kind of
Yeah,
funny."
yeah, in a way,
But this
in
is-
a way,
Or
But
an
this is
Easter
kind of
egg.
funny if you think about
Yeah.
it. It's kind of sounds funny.
in a way.
It's like an Easter
20
egg.
minutes
All right,
is up, guys.
close.
Scully.
Commercial break.
You want to hit the camera? Oh,
gonna have a cigarette. I was just.
we'll just hit one more 20. We got to close with one more. You can do it.
I can do it.
You can do it.
Minute.
20
I can do
minutes.
it.
Do it.
I can do
Okay.
it.
Do you
It's
guys
easy.
remember? Do you guys remember Axe body spray? Do you remember how like the ads for Axe body spray?
That Axe body spray is so middle school.
Yeah.
So middle school.
I mean,
do
yeah.
they still make
people-
it?
In middle school, I would wear way too much.
Oh,
of
I
it.
did too. I think we all did.
That-
Yeah.
Do they still
it
make
was a
Axe
vibe.
body spray?
The boy, boys they had like a hold on boys of our age. Just
It
like
did.
Axe
Yeah.
body
It did.
Really
Deodorant?
quick.
No.
Move back.
Axe body spray, yes.
Back against the wall.
You know who had the
Back against
coolest
the wall.
commercials too from that era was Five Gum. Or they're
Oh.
like, it's like a guy vibrating in a
Yeah,
pool
he's-
of marbles, and it's like, this is how it.
He's like
But
floating
it's
or
just
something.
shitty ass gum. That's marketing for you.
Oh, nothing. I was just touching.
Oh, speaking of marketing. Okay, so the packaging on Ernie Ball strings and then some of their old artwork. I really enjoy that. Like the bald ego.
Ego.
Bleh. Words is hards. The bald
English
eagle.
is hard.
That's
Balls
like
are
on
nice.
the Ernie Ball package. Yeah, Ernie Balls are the way to go. We're not sponsored in any
Yeah.
way, but
Sponsor us.
Ernie Ball.
If you want to.
Testicles.
Yeah, do you
But
remember-
anyways, the artist that created the original logo for Ernie Ball back when he like first started out with the strings, which they weren't wound at first. They were just strings pulled from banjo string sets and repackaged as rock and roll strings.
Wired.
Interesting.
Yeah. But so the artist was Raleigh Crump, and I
That's
was
a
like
name.
looking up some of his other stuff,
That is the name.
and he has. I know he's not alive because I dated this ad to the 1800s.
Yeah, okay. That
And
makes
he,
sense.
but he signed this, and it's an ad for
looks-
cocaine candy,
Whoa, let me see this shit.
guaranteed
looks
to
amazing.
deaden that sweet tooth.
You gotta send this to Skylar.
That's
so
some
we
good
can put
marketing
Yeah.
right there.
You gotta put
Yeah,
this
we gotta
up on
put
the
this up
screen.
on the screen.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
so
God,
everybody
no
can see this
way.
shit.
Yeah, I love how they just.
There's a
gave-
child on the screen.
Oh my god, there's a child.
Read it.
Guaranteed
A
to
content-
deaden that sweet tooth.
A,
The
contem-
luck that lasts.
They
a
would give-
contemporary candy.
Contemporary confection.
Heroin.
Their
The
flavors.
flavors.
Yeah, listen to these flavors. What the fuck is the first one? Whorehound.
I don't
This
even
isn't
know.
real.
Whorehound.
This can't be
Kumquat.
real.
Kumquat.
Ew.
Spinach.
Oh, fuck.
How is this candy?
This can't be
Mushroom, poppy, and hemlock. The sweet that swings.
Poppy, so you can get a little. fucking
Imported
heroin
by
mixed in, a
Brazil
little
nuts.
8-ball going on.
Hang on, there's more. There's more. The candy that takes you on a trip.
Oh,
Get your
Yeah.
kicks from Lollipop
You gotta
Licks.
flash that up on the screen.
Yeah, I'll
The,
pop it up.
the
That's
they,
a cool.
They
That's
used to give
That's fun.
people heroin for like coughs and shit. They'll give kids heroin. When
Hemlock.
They had the flu.
Wasn't there Coke in Coca-Cola?
oh yeah.
yeah.
that
No,
thing?
it was a
Yeah.
thing. It was a thing. It's just I don't understand why this guy is like signing this shit.
Yeah, no,
He's not. I don't. He's not related to it. And like the script maybe kind of looks like
Yeah.
the Ernie Ball packaging, but it's like
That's a weird, yeah. Like,
Yeah,
Why is
weird
it-
connotation there.
but
what the fuck is this?
man, they just gave
Whorehound.
everybody drugs back then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
they
guys-
just pumped everybody.
You guys hear about how they found out how the Nazis were all on meth?
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Really?
No,
Wait,
I've
no,
known that for
I-
a long time.
Yeah.
I
they
did
were
Yeah,
not
no,
know that.
they didn't.
fucking meth.
Oh, I don't remember what they called it. They
relapse
called
meth?
it. They called it something
It was
else.
like a trade name.
It was
like
tablet.
Pervitin or something like that. They call it.
Uh,
It's a trade name, but it's basically the chemical is just meth, and they would give it to him. You buy it at any drugstore in Nazi Germany, basically.
well,
They would give it
it's
to the
it's
soldiers.
most famously used when Germany invaded France because
Yeah.
Germany took France within like 2 or 3 days,
They just didn't
and it's
sleep.
because they just did not sleep.
Yeah.
I'm learning so
They
much
gave it to
history
them,
on
and
this
a lot of them
podcast.
became addicted to it. And it wasn't like this is a drug. This was like something to make you a super soldier.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Right,
that's
yeah.
that's
I mean,
what
I
the
think
thing
that's
was.
thing.
I gotta say, the only time in my life I've ever felt like a super soldier was on meth. So I can.
I
mean,
can attest.
Relatable.
I can attest.
Everyone talks shit about France, but I guess when you're just fighting a bunch of methed up fucking Germans, like,
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
If,
what can you do?
Could you
can't
imagine
really,
if America
yeah.
was like, we have to invade Florida to neutralize it, and we sent the whole
And the meth
Florida
army.
army, and it's just like methed out Floridians, like, this is our country.
Why does it have to be
Oh, it's
Florida?
gonna be a new civil
Because
war,
I
man.
was-
Florida's the number one meth.
That's the
fucking,
meth capital.
Oh,
is
it
it
is?
Florida
It
or
is?
is it
Probably
New
not.
Mexico?
But they have all the bath
I thought it
salts
would
and
be
the,
like
headlines.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
No,
that
it's
too.
probably some like a border, like one of
No,
the borders.
honestly, probably like New York, because most people in a city environment.
Florida have the
They're just doing all the
crazy
drugs.
people though.
Yeah, that's just where you hear about the crazy news stories. You know, like
Oh,
when
there
you
was
watch
a-
the crime
there was a
shows,
meth
they're
lab
all
here
doing
that
crazy shit in
exploded.
Florida.
Do you guys remember that?
Oh, yeah.
There was a meth lab here. I don't know if it like
Oh, there's
exploded
tons of them.
Oh,
or
yeah,
like
I'm
it got
sure.
raided.
Wasn't
It
there
was
one
like
at a
literally
hotel?
like not that far away. It was like down that way.
Fun. It was right next door.
Is it right
Watch
next
out,
door?
everybody.
That war is gonna happen. They're gonna be like, 10 Florida meth soldiers killed 1,000 normal soldiers today.
Yeah, right.
Or like, what was it?
In
that
another devastating
they were all also
battle.
on fucking bath salts,
Right.
eating them.
Waka, they're on that flaka waka.
No, Flocka?
Flaka.
Yeah.
Not
Flaka
waka.
waka.
Waka waka.
I'm gonna
Waka
roadie for a
flocka.
Waka Flocka show coming up.
you
in
serious?
DeKalb. Yeah.
For real?
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
How do you get that gig?
Apparently, Waka Flocka's coming to DeKalb.
The convention center?
Flocka!
NIU students go to the Waka Flocka show. I'm gonna fucking set up shit. And,
So
I go
maybe I'll
hard
sneak
in-
backstage and
How, is that
get
So
some Hennessy,
when you
steal-
applied
steal Hennessy.
applied for this position, did you just like
didn't
write
apply.
on a piece of paper like I
Yeah,
smoke
how
a
did
lot
you
of
get
weed?
this gig?
Yeah. What are your qualifications?
That would
Rolls
Mad
blunts.
weed.
that'd be funny if you're like, what are
Rips
your
bongs.
qualifications? And you just start screaming Waka Flocka. Like, bow, 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 bow.
I could not name you a Waka Flocka.
Are you for
song
real?
If my life
I couldn't
depended on
either,
it.
no.
If you held a gun
Yeah,
to my
me
head
neither.
Right now,
Wait, black and yellow?
That is
that's
Wiz
Wiz
Khalifa.
Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa. Close.
Yeah, I couldn't name any.
Close enough.
He was the first
I
like
think
hype
you
rapper.
are the only one here.
He was like one of the first hype rappers.
Yeah, like he was popular like 10 years ago. I remember.
Yeah.
I was like, why is he coming?
He's
to
also like 7'3". So
It's gonna be interesting.
That
The
is a
Duke
lot.
Ellington
Really?
Ballroom.
yeah, he's huge.
He's not even doing the
enormous.
convention center. It's the Duke Ellington Ballroom.
Do not speak bad of him. I'm trying to meet
Hey.
Waka.
Yeah.
No, I'm speaking
Scully.
bad about the place they put
Scully,
him
what
in.
do you got to say?
That's not a large
Let's
place.
Let's sneak backstage.
Sniff, sniff, sniff. That's what Scully
Oh,
has to
can
say.
I go back to my Axe idea?
Yeah.
All right.
Axe
Do you
body
remember?
spray.
Do you remember in the
I'm
Axe
remembering.
commercials
Yes.
in our youth?
The scent.
The overarching theme was if you spray Axe on yourself, you will fuck bitches. That was
They will
like,
chase after you.
Yeah,
right?
they'll chase
Wasn't
after
that
you.
Oh
the
yeah,
thing?
that was the commercial.
Yeah.
Literally, they had
Chase
like they used to. I remember this. It used to have a warning symbol on the side with like a man with like 2 women on each arm, or he'd be like, "Warning: using this Axe body spray
Yes.
might get you bitches."
Yeah.
I gotta say,
Didn't work
it does not work. It
because
doesn't work.
you know what I said before.
I don't think Axe spray's ever gotten anybody.
It's because
bitches.
little boys use Axe body spray instead of deodorant.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
that's the issue.
Yuck.
The only other thing that I can remember
I
about
cannot shower for an entire week and just spray myself with Axe.
Exactly.
I can just do an extra spray every day.
Xbox, let's shower.
Monday
More
1,
bitches.
Tuesday 2 sprays, Wednesday 3. You just,
I just keep spraying it until my mom says, "You need to take a fucking shower."
I remember one time when I was in like 7th grade, I was at Mason McAnally's house, and they
Ooh,
fucking
name dropping the whole
they
name.
Ooh.
pinned me in between a door and a wall. Like the door like
This is
opened, and then
abuse.
there was a wall
Abuse.
right there. They like pinned me in this like wall corner with the door.
Behind the door.
There's like 3 of them like
eh,
holding it
like-
down, and then they take a can of Axe and just stuck it in the crack and like sprayed like an entire can of Axe for like 3 minutes. I was like, like they straight up gas chambered me with Axe
Say, why did they do that?
to make an Axe gas chamber.
You know what? I think I smell a little bit still.
So
Yeah,
remnant from
I smelled like Axe for days.
The thought of an Axe gas chamber. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Now I'm traumatized, PTSD. Can't smell Axe anymore.
Yeah, like it's
glad-
it's funny how like we do stuff as kids and
I
it's
have
so funny and
PTSD.
great at
So
the time, but then we look back and we're like, whoa.
We
Right?
did so much stupid shit.
Right? Like that sounded just hilarious.
Like,
I'm sure at
I
the
don't-
time, but
I don't know if you guys ever did like something like this, but like me living out in the middle of nowhere in the country, we didn't have much to do. So there's like this empty lot and it was just full of like trees and like
oh yeah.
some
I
people
lived
would
in
like toss
Genoa,
pallets
so,
and random
yeah.
shit out there.
Right.
So there's like all kinds of stuff, and we would like like make stick forts and
Right.
gather up dead wood and like make little forts and shit, and have some fun. And that fun was sometimes like hiding in the fort, and then some people would chuck rocks at the fort.
Oh, that is fun.
And then one time, and this is probably why I'm so weird, but one time somebody like chucked like one of the kids was like way bigger than the rest of us and like older too, so he chucked like a log that's like
like that.
like a
Like
big,
a log size log.
like the length. Yeah.
Yikes.
Something major. And it like hit me, and I remember just like running back to the house, like, you know, as like little me, like so upset.
That sounds painful.
Dude.
Yeah,
right?
no, I'm like, how was I just like, you know, like, not like die, like.
I know,
I feel
like,
like I should have been like
we're resilient
rushing me
as
to the
children.
like emergency room.
Back
Like,
then they're like, rub some dirt on it.
I know, yeah. Me and my friend Alyssa would put my brother like in the couch. We would like we had this sectional thing.
The pull-out shit?
No, we had this like multi-sectional thing,
Oh my
and
God.
like there was this corner piece where there was like this
That's
lid
awesome.
that you could put storage, like blankets and shit, I
Yeah.
assume, into, and we would put my little
That's
brother in
awesome.
there.
just shove them in there.
And yeah, sorry, Ryan.
I
That's
have
so
a
cool.
I have a similar story. We used to go whenever it used to like flood in Sicker, we would go up like the Kish and just like walk in the Kish. And I remember one day I was like walking up the Kish and I got out of the water and my butthole burned. So
That's similar.
What does that have to do with the last story?
because
I guess
I was
the
a
story
child.
is a child.
I was a child, right? I getting out of the water and I'm like, damn, I'm feeling a little spicy with my fucking butthole. And
It's
I
that Kish
definitely-
water.
It's that Kish water. I'm like, I definitely was like
It
floating
is.
in like other people's shit and shit, rocking up the Kish, and then I got out and I was like, my fucking genitalia and asshole are on fire for walking up the Kish.
I wonder if there was some fresh like fertilizer in the water.
I don't know what it was, or like people were dumping shit. I have no
Some
fucking
chemicals.
Have you
Just
ever,
a
have you ever
just a
swam in the
tad of
Kish?
radiation.
many times.
Have
Just
you
a
ever
little
swam
bit.
in the Kish?
Oh yeah.
I have not.
Well, I mean, you can't really
Did your
swim except for a
Well,
few
you
parts.
Even in the flood.
Did you
when it floods.
stand-
Yeah, when it rains
Did you
a bunch.
stand
you
in the
could.
Kish?
I would,
When it
up
rains.
I
to
would,
about like
I
your
would
mid
get,
calves, maybe.
I would get on it.
This is
when
our
it's-
local river, by the way. That is like really lame
Yeah.
and not even really a river, but it is a river.
It's-
It also
it-
flows opposite of all other rivers.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
like a
Nile?
weird, yeah,
Except
for
it's
the
the
Nile,
opposite
yeah.
Or
direction.
south,
Yeah,
north.
Yeah,
I
I
would-
learned that in my University 101
There's a
class.
couple of rivers that flow the opposite way.
geography.
Yeah, I'm sure there are.
I would
Geography.
get on it in Sycamore, and then I'd take it to Genoa.
My fucking Huckleberry Finn on a fucking raft.
I mean-
I'm gonna go ride my
Playing
raft
the
to
banjo.
Grandma's house.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's
ding.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, we'd do the dueling banjos.
I mean, yeah, that does sound like fun, though. To be honest with you.
That's like I remember Alan was like. Yeah,
It's
I
like
used
a
to take the
combination
train
of
to ride
deliverance.
McDonald's, a cargo
And,
train.
Huckleberry
I mean,
Finn.
from Wayne to Kelp.
Except there was no rape. No
That's-
buttons.
That's
Yeah,
good.
I'm
No,
glad.
no butt
I'm
raping
glad.
by the
I got,
hillbillies.
That's good.
But it was kind of
There's
like
a legend
deliverance.
about the Kish apparently.
Where you put your foot
Yeah,
in.
and you
Yeah.
never leave.
Yeah.
Well, I've never been in there, but I also didn't. I don't know what I'm gonna say.
I also.
I also don't. I'm having a stroke. I'm sorry.
All right, I have a new. This is gonna be a reoccurring topic because I enjoyed it from the last one. Ready?
Segment.
It's
Okay.
called Skylar's Spooky Corner.
Okay.
Ready? One more time. Let me try it
Yeah,
one more
wait.
time. Ready?
I gotta change the music.
Skylar's Spooky Corner. All right.
Somebody hold me.
That's good.
9/11.
That's spooky.
Right?
What?
September 11th, 2001.
Spooky.
Where would you rather be, the plane or the building, and which one?
How is that even a question? The building.
Oh, so is this?
Everyone in the plane died instantly.
This is that
Most of the
like?
people in the building died too, dumbass.
Okay, but at least you got some chance.
Okay. No, but
No,
hang
okay,
on.
wait, what's that?
Hang on. I also have a thought. Would you rather
That's
be
like,
in
what-
the building
kind of question
waiting
is
to
it?
die and being jumping off the side, or just die
Okay, so
instantly?
you're saying, would you rather be
Die
in the top
instantly.
half?
Yes, you're
Or
gonna
the
die
plane.
either way.
Wait,
Now that's a
No,
spooky
yeah.
question.
Okay. This is
I
is
would-
like the
Ooh, I don't
bottom
know.
of the sea in a submarine or like out in space
Yes,
question.
Yes,
this is
yes.
another
Yeah,
question.
yeah. Okay, so because I was actually
way more
listening to
morbid.
the
Yeah.
I was listening to the
Skylar,
last
if you can't
episode
tell,
of the
has an obsession with
podcast
9/11.
Yeah.
and I liked it.
Who doesn't?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I
Like,
liked it.
like and subscribe or kill your parents.
But for real though, let's discuss this topic. I think I'd rather be in the plane, die instantly, than to be up there
Right?
suffering.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking terrible.
I mean, you probably would be suffering for a little while once you discover that there's terrorists.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it the pre-cum scary or like the wreck scary? Because the plane
pre-cum scary in both.
No, I think pre-cum scary is like if you're on the plane and you're just like, these people have taken over the plane. It doesn't mean we're at the end of our rope yet, right?
Yeah, you have no idea that you're about to run into a tower.
You have no fucking idea.
That's
Well,
true.
actually,
You would kinda
you can
know.
see out the window.
You would know something's
So
up
you
when
can't see
you're
exactly
flying.
where
Wait,
you're
is this
headed,
New
but
York?
you know that
No, this ain't fucking.
you know that you're too low
Yeah,
for comfort.
yeah.
Right. Yes. This is not how we're supposed
Okay,
to land
so
this plane.
so where I would want to be, I'd want to be at the office cubicle on the floor that the plane hit.
Yeah.
Just
right at the window.
yeah.
That would become a badass way to die.
My back is to the window. You know, I got the window office.
You got
It's
some
great.
jams going on your,
Yeah.
your iPod that
I've
just
got
came
two.
out because it's like 2001.
Yeah.
No,
fuck
this would be me. I'd be sitting there at the desk and I'm like looking like, God, I fucking wish I was dead. I fucking. I would just like look out the window. It's like, oh, and you're like,
God, I wish this whole
Sick.
building would fucking blow up right now. You know, someone thought that on that
fucking
morning.
sick, bro.
Somebody thought that and is still living, and I bet they fucking know themselves.
Yeah, someone on the bottom
Sorry.
floor.
Yeah.
Someone on the bottom floor was like,
Yeah,
I
well,
hope this whole building.
Oh, fucking hate my life.
Careful what you wish for.
Yeah, I mean, I guess,
I feel like back then somebody wouldn't be like this, but now somebody would be like, how quickly can I make this go viral? You know?
Yeah.
Being in the building, you
right?
there-
Yes, like being the first person
There'd
to
be
be
500
filming it.
TikToks
Yeah.
of
Absolutely.
Yeah, live.
of live.
Osama
Yeah.
was he was going viral back before.
Oh yeah, dude, he was.
He was sending it to
I
all
saw-
the
I
news
That's
sites.
saw
like
this
so
crazy
fucked
video.
up though.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh man,
Like
Yeah.
we're celebrating people dying.
we're not celebrating it. What are you
Well,
talking
we're
about?
not celebrating it, but
What are you talking about? We're celebrating. Who said anything about celebration?
It's spooky, bro.
This is the
spooky.
I saw this
Spooky?
spooky ass.
Yeah,
real
I
quick,
guess
one
we're not
last night.
Hang on, I
celebrating.
never actually answered the question.
We're not
celebrating.
I probably would agree with you.
What are you doing?
I would,
Die instantly.
yeah, die
Mm-hmm.
instantly,
Yeah.
be in the building, and not know what the fuck is happening.
This is what I would say. I'd want to take the plane because if there's a possibility that I could kill a terrorist, I'm trying to kill one of the terrorists by hand.
Okay.
And there's no
You-
way I'm not going to miss the building, but I'm definitely going to do a spiral.
you okay?
You
So
want to get
so do you
control of
take
the plane?
taekwondo with the tap dancing classes?
Ooh,
Right?
You're gonna tap
Do you guys remember
Some
how
kicks.
Mark Wahlberg was like, if I was
Wasn't
on that
playing.
plane, it wouldn't have fucking happened, man.
I would
It
have
wouldn't
stopped
have fucking
him.
happened if I was on that
fucking
plane,
Marky
man.
Mark. Shut up, bitch.
Okay, I have another one. Are you ready
Yeah.
for the second spooky corner?
We'll get off 9/11
That was-
Oh Jesus!
for the day.
Okay,
Right.
well, this one is not really, but okay.
more.
Would you rather
Is
be...
it a 9/11 question?
Kind of. Okay, would you rather be captured by the United States and put in Guantanamo Bay prison as being a terrorist? So I'm gonna there's gonna be explanation
This
to
is a
that,
good
or would you rather
philosophical.
be captured by a terrorist organization and held indefinite for money? Now let me explain this to
Oh.
you. If
I know
you
that easily.
if you get captured by the U.S., there is no trial.
Oh, yeah.
There's no trial
No
for
rights.
that guy.
Right.
There's
Right.
no rights. You are never.
There's no
leaving.
rights over there,
You
too,
will never
but-
leave.
They,
Right.
No,
Yeah.
but there's
treat you
money.
better.
There's fucking money.
You can be
You'll probably
ransomed.
you'll
You can
probably
be
treated
saved.
equally
Yeah,
as bad.
you got a
but
better
one that
chance.
there's a possibility you pay your way out, and the other one is like, do you believe in the American justice system enough
Yeah.
that you would be released?
Eventually get out.
Eventually get out.
I mean, there's
No,
also
I
the
don't-
chance
I
that
don't
they cut
trust
off
the
your
US
head on
government enough.
film as like an
Yeah.
intimidation.
But you know the kind of torture that they do at Guantanamo Bay? Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know.
They, like,
You
do
would
you
have to listen to Christina Aguilera at full volume.
Well,
for
they, like,
6
dunk your head
7 days
into a-
straight, so you can't
Yeah.
sleep. The same
Really?
song.
Yeah.
Legitimately?
Yeah.
I found a list of songs that they used to torture terrorists in Guantanamo Bay. It's
Oh
crazy.
shit.
They,
Eminem, Christina Aguilera.
They also
Enter
put the-
Sandman,
Bunch of-
Metallica.
yeah, there was Metallica,
Enter
bunch
Sandman.
of
It's really obnoxious.
They
Like,
can't
played at
handle the
highest
heavy
volume
riffs.
Yeah.
possible.
Damn.
They put people in boxes and
Yeah,
like make
tiny
them not
people.
be able to like shake stand
Can't
there
move.
like 20 minutes.
20
Yeah.
minutes,
All right, one
That's
second.
actually-
Time, we're gonna come back.
Whoop.
That was a
We'll
good,
come back. You go smoke a steak. We can.
We were talking about torture.
I know, I was like, that was just
Such
a
a
good,
juicy topic.
Good conversation.
I have one more, so it's okay.
Set a timer for 20 minutes.
So, Spencer, we're
Starting now.
20 minutes start now. Where we ended off was, where would you rather be captured by the United States and put in Guantanamo Bay as a prisoner for being a terrorist, or would you rather be captured by a terrorist organization and only released on the promise of money?
And this could be any terrorist organization.
I mean, yeah, it could be. There's lots of them. There's lots of cool guys.
There's lots of cool guys. Lots of options.
Lots of cool guys are terrorents?
Yeah.
Lots of options.
I never knew.
Yeah.
I can't say I've talked to many terrorists in my
know.
life, so.
You haven't had to spend much time on the dark web then. Anywho, but Spencer.
I'm just gonna say, because I feel like it's a lot less torture. I'll be the Al Qaeda prisoner for sure.
Yeah.
You just sleep on a dirt floor. They give you some food.
Sometimes.
You fucking
They don't
lay
want you
there
to
all
die.
day. Yeah, you just lay there all day, basically.
I think
in
that-
Guantanamo Bay, they're like putting a fucking bag on your head, fucking
Kicking you in the nuts.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You're in there for life. Yeah.
Yeah.
there's no-
I don't know any of this. So based on what you guys are saying, it seems very much more that I would like to be a non-U.S.
Guantanamo Bay is just
prisoner.
fucked
So,
up, I think,
so
is
did
the
you
more-
say, like, what I'm in there for?
Okay, so you're.
That's a good question.
Like,
That's-
am I truly innocent? Or did I fuck up?
Well,
That's a good question.
is anyone truly innocent?
And do I know shit that I can tell them? Or do I not
No,
know?
no.
Like, are they interrogating me and asking me things that I don't have answers to?
So at least for the most part, the Taliban abducts people specifically for cash reward changes. So they'll like they'll like take like people that are like journalists in hopes that maybe they're a popular enough journalists that they can get money,
Yeah,
like
they just
extort
want
money.
money.
They extort money.
You're just
But-
a player in their game.
You're just a player. in
So
their
okay,
game.
am I popular enough to get?
How much money am I bringing in?
Right? Yeah.
Am I me or
Am I
am I
high profile
actually
enough
somebody
to-
that a lot of people know?
Well, I mean, you probably have enough money to
If
want
they
to.
abducted you in the first
Yeah.
place,
Yeah, true. Okay, so they do have a reason to abduct me.
Right.
They're
right.
like, the ransom is $1,000. Fuck you.
Yeah, right. Can we do
keep
this?
him. Keep
That's
him.
bullshit ransom.
Can we do this in payments? Can I do this in 7 payments?
Installments
I have $35 a week that I can give to you.
and in payment
This is the
plan.
this is the way that I think about it. Okay, like with the U.S., I have no doubt that there's plenty of people there that are completely not guilty.
Yeah,
and just in
I
the
don't
wrong
trust
place
the
at-
US
no,
government.
in the
I
wrong
think
place
in
at the
any
wrong
justice
time.
system, you're
Yeah.
really gonna
Yeah,
have a lot of
but-
people
yeah.
who are wrongfully convicted.
And so, but the U.S. main thing is not saying that we fucked up. That's like being the U.S. is never saying sorry. Is the
Right,
best way
yeah.
to put it. It's like
It's
we
like,
will.
well, it happens.
It happens. Shit happens. Maybe you shouldn't have a small penis, and we wouldn't have shot you. For that. That should be
That's
written in
so
the
true.
Constitution.
That's the 7,000th
Well, and then-
Amendment.
For Al Qaeda, it's like that's kind of part of their job.
Yeah. and there's
We're
like
terrorists. That's part of the job.
That's
Right?
right.
We terrorize.
and there's direct fucking.
So they're probably prepared for it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Then
but
they
Guantanamo
want- they
Bay
wanna
is
keep you
prepared to
alive.
torture the fuck out of you. I would rather be captured by the Taliban.
yeah. And there's
what does
there's
that say about the United States?
there's incentive to keep you alive too. Is something because
Mm-hmm.
the U.S.
That
could
is
give a
true.
fuck. They
That
could be like,
is
oh, you
true.
starved to death. My bad. Whatever.
right.
Throw them in the
They
pile.
have bigger fish to fry there.
But if you kill you, they're not. They don't kill you. They realize they're probably not going to get all the fucking money because no sane person is going to give a direct full payout
For a dead
per
person.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that is very true.
They locked
mean-
up people from.
Well, the
9/11
Taliban,
that were like 20
ISIS,
years.
you got us there.
yeah, I
What
got
were
it
you
there.
gonna
I've worked in situations where I've had to like try and communicate through a language barrier.
Yeah.
And I do enjoy the study of language, so I feel like I could like try and learn and like speak to them, and then like,
pick up on
Get a
like.
little-
can you guys get me a guitar?
I'd be like,
You
hey,
got-
bro,
you-
I love Allah, bro.
Check out this.
I hate Jews, you know.
You guys know.
All right, I got one more. I got one more
I'd be
good
like,
one.
this guy is cool.
One more in the
For the
Skylar
spooky
Spooky.
You
Yeah.
guys
Yes.
like Led Zeppelin?
Would you guys? Would you? What is more scary? Were trying to be killed by a lion on land, or a shark in the water?
Shark in the water.
Shark in the water.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's fucking-
actually.
Because there's
Sharks in deep water are deep water is scary. The ocean is scary.
It just adds an element because you can't breathe on top of it.
There's something that you don't think about.
I agree. Shark. That's fucked up.
No. There's a
What
thing
am
with
I
the
not
shark.
thinking of?
You cannot punch a lion in the face and deter a lion. If you punch a shark in the nose, it fucking swims away from you.
Do we know that?
Yeah, but
for
I
sure?
thought
Depends
that
which kind of
the
shark.
situation was always that
Okay.
we like die either way.
Right? Like,
You're almost
do you think you're gonna get to the point where you can even punch the shark?
But okay, well, let's say
You can't fucking swim, Skylar.
I know. Exactly. Well,
Yeah. Why are you the one?
But this is the best way to. This is what
Voice cracks all over.
This is what I'm gonna say.
Sorry.
There is no fighting. Let's say it's the final end,
A
where you're
lion-
gonna die regardless. You're gonna fucking die. Would you rather be killed by the shark, or would you rather be killed by the lion? Because the lion's famous for like going slow and then eating an animal from its fucking asshole and keeping it alive, and a shark is known for biting a motherfucker and just killing it instantly. They're going for your neck. The other one is going to kill you.
Originally, you said which is scarier, not which would you
Well,
prefer.
with this context, does it? You will more likely than not, you're going to lose either fucking way. There is a very low percentage squads.
No, we're not gonna win.
Yeah,
You
no,
made
I'm
this-
we're
I'm
not
with.
winning.
more complicated when you threw out the punching scenario because now I'm like, well, with a lion, maybe I could get up in a tree.
Right?
You're just
There's no
delaying
escape
your
in the
demise
ocean.
though, because we're
No
dying
escape
to
in
it.
the ocean.
Yeah, you're going to die to it.
We're dying to
You're
it.
going to die.
That's the
then
scenario.
We've
is
already,
you die
we've
anyway.
already decided we're dying.
Yeah, then fuck
So
it.
which way would we
Shark
rather die?
can take me out.
Yeah.
You probably die of shock from the shark. before-
Right,
you
and
probably
also
get bit and then
I
you just, like,
I probably
go into
would
shock
just
and die.
fucking drown anyway.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
would definitely drown. I wouldn't even be eaten by the shark. I'd just be like, someone threw me out of the boat, and
You're-
the shark
you're just
waters
a
and be like,
dead-
oh no!
You're a dead body floating.
Which is it? A male or female lion?
Ooh.
Female.
See, you're thinking.
Lioness.
Lioness,
Yes.
and they're searching
They're
for
the
food.
ones that hunt.
Okay.
They're fucking
They're
hunting.
like, it's go time.
Okay.
They got a family to feed.
Yeah.
Damn.
Honestly, I could go either way as long as I'm like facing the other way. You know, kind of like the plane.
planes.
Yeah.
Just like the plane.
just go like
As
fetal
long as I
position.
don't know what's happening.
Okay, I
Well, I'm gonna go with the lioness.
lioness.
It's a big kitty, you know.
Yeah.
You're dying,
It
but
would be, that
it's
would
a
be
kitty.
a cool scenario. At least you got to
Now-
experience that before you die, though.
Like, give it
so
up.
soft.
Oh,
Got
you're
to
so
experience being
cute.
eaten.
Oh, you're so soft. Such a good kitty.
I would love to.
You're
like,
such a hunter.
to nuzzle
Aw.
into like a lion's
Yeah.
mane. I do want to know what that feels like. You know.
Did you know that Michael B. Jordan had to add the B because of Michael Jordan to enter the Screen Actors Guild?
Well, yeah, you can't have the same name in the Screen Actors Guild.
Yeah, I guess. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
But Michael Jordan's probably not in the Screen Actors Guild.
Oh,
Well,
he's
Ace.
that is Space Jam erasure.
Space Jam.
I was about to say, is it,
But if you're
Wait, wait,
playing
just
yourself,
But wait, did his
do you
career?
have to register in the
when-
Screen Actor Guild
Yeah,
to play
wait.
yourself?
So just
Actually,
one
that's
being
a good
in
point.
like one movie like that, you have to.
Does the
I think,
timeline
I think
work
that
out?
Michael Jordan was in more than one film.
Okay.
Does the
I didn't know how
time
that stuff works.
Timeline for what?
the timeline work out? Are they like the same age?
No. Michael B. Jordan is way younger than Michael Jordan.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Michael B. Jordan's
Yeah.
like kind of like our age.
Funny.
Oh, he is.
I believe so.
Oh.
Dude, and like the thing is, it's because of Space Jam, and
Who the-
I do blame Space Jam for one specific
the
thing.
fuck
Is
is Michael
I
B.
think
Jordan?
Space Jam made a lot of people into furries.
Why?
I don't know how there's the pipeline
Why is?
between
Oh,
the
you
low.
know how there's the pipeline. It's Lola Bunny.
Yeah,
pipeline.
Lila Bola.
It's
So
the
I know
Lola
we
Bunny
want to stay
pipeline.
focused, but why do you make that? Why do you make that association?
It made me horny as a child. Lola Bunny made me wicked horny as a child. I'm not even gonna
Are
lie.
you a furry? Are you telling me
I don't
that
think I'm a
I
furry,
need to
but
think
I'm
about
not
Could
a-
have gone down that path.
You can see
there's
how it
two,
happens.
Well, there's two things that made a lot of people furries horny. It was that and the Lion King when Nala gives that other Simba's fuck eyes, and yeah, I promise you watch that
Nala-
thing and you were like,
Nala's
I'm
sexy.
gonna boss.
I don't know about that, but so
I've watched The Lion King so many times, and never have I been like,
Well, you know you're
Yeah.
not a furry then.
You're not a borderline.
We don't
furry.
endorse this.
Do you
But
think-
wait. Michael Jordan though is that's like a common ass name when
Yeah.
you think about it. When I
guess Jordan is a pretty common name.
when I worked at the public library, I shit you not, a guy came in. This motherfucker's name was Ted Kaczynski.
Whoa!
The Unabomber.
Ooh,
Oh my God.
That's bad.
I was like, whoa.
That's,
No relation?
No,
No, he's Ted.
Any
he's
relation to the other?
He's Ted B. Krasinski.
yeah. Right.
If I was that guy, I would have added the initial
The B.
too.
I'm Jeffrey B. Dahmer.
Do you think Michael Jordan has a big penis?
I mean,
Probably.
does the Catholic Church cover up pedophiles?
Do you think Shaq has a bigger penis?
Shaq.
Does the
Shaquille-
Catholic Church
Yeah.
cover up pedophiles?
Do you remember
What I want to know is with people that is it always in scale?
to size?
Yeah.
To their body. Yeah, I don't know.
How sad would it be if you were
Is
like
it
a
kinda
Shaq-sized
random?
guy?
I don't think so, because I think giant Asian people could have
Oh,
Small.
but I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious if Shaq just had like a
Rip
normal
you,
sized
Darvish.
penis,
You think
but it
there's a
looked like a
study?
child's penis because he's so fucking huge.
It's like average for like
Have you
because
seen
of Shaq.
Shaq's
It's like
girlfriend or wife? I don't
No.
know what
she's like in
5 foot
comparison,
tall.
it's like
Like-
she's like there.
You look at him and you
it'd
go,
be like if
whoa.
I was with Shaq.
His
That's
leg is like
fucking
as
weird.
big as her. His like thigh.
Well,
That's
a lot
terrifying.
of athletes
about,
like that.
honestly.
Like right now Aaron Judge is trying to like break the American League home run record. And there is a picture of him. He hit 60 and the record is 61. So he
Yeah,
needs
roids.
2 to break
He's
it.
close. He's close.
He's like 6'6" of muscle.
Shit.
Um
Of roids.
yeah, probably.
Not really,
We're talking
not in
about
the American League anymore.
we're
No, I don't
talking
think
about
so.
the MLB.
this is in 2002.
We're talking about the MLB. They test, I hope,
No,
regularly
they really
enough.
do. They really test these motherfuckers.
Even though they had an issue with foreign substances and pitchers cheating with sticky stuff
yeah,
recently,
Well,
we're gonna
like
pretend
the
like
pitching-
they're
the
still
pitching.
good about roids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I
the-
like that. way of
Except
cheating,
all of
though.
Barry Bonds'
Right,
records
that's-
stand
that's
for whatever
fancy.
reason.
I think because I think. Never mind. It's fine. We'll do it. Never mind. It's not interesting. I was like, I was gonna be. Never mind.
Baseball's
Baseball.
not interesting. What do you
Baseball?
mean?
But there was a photo of like his girlfriend kissing him after he hit home run 60, and it was like he was like hunched over. I was like, what?
Everybody's got
Is
a
he
type, I
is he
guess.
kissing her or is he
kissing
devouring
the
her?
5-year-old.
Hey, I'm 5 feet tall. I'm not a 12-year-old. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, well, the thing is too. I can. It's hard sometimes being way taller than your partner. Sometimes.
I was gonna say you're only like 6'2". Like I can't imagine being with
no.
Shaq
Like
as a
7 foot,
as a 5 foot tall person.
Yeah.
That's like
pounds.
literally like it. Logistically,
like
there's
that
some
doorway.
issues.
Right.
Yeah, I
There's some
can think
issues
of
there,
situations
logistically.
where that would be very impractical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's how I'm gonna put it.
That's putting it mildly.
Did you know this? The speaker, the truck from Mad Max Fury Road with the guy playing guitar on the front of it. You know that
Yeah. There's like flames and shit, and he's like
It's-
playing some crazy metal
love
solo.
That shit.
for sale.
Doof.
What?
It's on sale.
The guitar?
Does the
That
car-
guitar?
come with it?
The truck.
Truck.
Does the guitar come with the truck?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I want the guitar.
That thing is not street legal.
No.
We can make it.
I was about to say no. That'd be the coolest place to make a venue out of.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like
you
that.
make that the stage.
Put it in your backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow, the Mad
Throw
Max
crazy
festival.
house parties.
That would be wild.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It wasn't even that expensive. They also said that it doesn't run, which doesn't surprise me.
Where is it sit for sale? Like on?
I
Oh,
believe
it's not like a functioning vehicle.
You gotta like tow it somewhere.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take it
Dude,
somewhere.
that's genius.
Okay.
Use it as a stage, and
Yeah.
it's like Burning Man, but you're not allowed to come to the concert unless you wear like fucking
Like
hockey
Mad Max.
pads with spikes on it.
And you don't burn it down after the end of it.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
What's your dream movie car? Because that's high on my list. Like the first time I saw that movie, I was like, "That's the coolest fucking car ever." Like,
Damn. Dream movie car. I mean, there's like
I
have
the
a few.
DeLorean.
I don't
is
fucking
badass.
like cars. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of was the DeLorean,
The
or
DeLorean,
something
that
with
was
an
just the
ejector
first that
seat.
came on. Oh, the Winnebago from Spaceballs.
oh yeah, dude.
What else? The Wayne's World car is pretty badass.
The Gremlin, yeah.
Yeah, having a gremlin.
How dope would it be if you had a Gremlin with a Toots? What is it like in the roof of the Gremlin where he like can take like I think it's like red vines and he can cut it off. He had like a red vine dispenser.
I'm not familiar with the Gremlin.
That's awesome.
No. It's the Gremlin is the name of the car. The Gremlin
Yeah, I
is
don't know what it is.
It's like an
Wayne's
80s
World.
car.
Yeah, it's a car.
It's the
do
the Wayne's
know
World
that.
car.
It's the Wayne's World. It's a Gremlin.
I did know that, but other
from
than that,
where
I
they
don't
sing
know.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
The iconic.
That's the car that it is.
Okay.
It's a Gremlin.
Oh man.
I don't know anything about cars either. I just
Yeah,
have
no.
heard that word.
Well,
before.
I wrote 2 down.
What do you got?
2 is either I want Shaq's Lamborghini. I'm coming back to Shaq. Shaq has a Lamborghini with a giant S.
What movie?
No. That's what I'm saying. There's 2 specific ones.
You said movie car.
I understand that, but I'm not following my own rules. God damn it.
Just randomly picks Shaq's car.
I want
Right.
Shaq's car that he has a
the
Lamborghini.
custom Lamborghini because he's too large of a person to have a real Lamborghini.
It's that, and
Whoa.
he doesn't know how to shift. He didn't want to learn how to drive a manual, an automatic. So it's an automatic Lamborghini, which is
Is
fucking.
it like the only one?
Yeah,
sounds
it's
great.
the only one with a giant Superman S, and it was built for Shaq's specifications.
Oh, that's so funny.
So I want that car because I was looking up cool cars specifically for this, and I was like, I saw that, and I'm like, that's fucking sick. I want that.
He did his research.
Yeah.
I have seen a video of Shaq getting in a normal size car, and
Oh
it
my
is
God.
fucking hilarious.
The only other
what's your other
one,
one?
my other one is the Akira motorcycle.
Ooh.
Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, so I watched that movie like it was on like TV one
What
time,
movie?
and we
Akira,
had like
the animated film.
I was
Oh.
yeah. The ending of it is like really like I guess spoilers, but it's really fucked up when the one character is like transforming and he's like growing and he's like this big fleshy mechanical blob, and that's like
I'm sorry.
that's like not that bad now, but like I watched that when I was in like 6th grade.
Yeah, it's spooky
and
the fuck
I
out.
hate that movie because that was like so disturbing. And there's like a scene where they like tear a woman's shirt off, and it, like
Yeah, that's an
that
intense movie.
it like disturbed me to
Yeah.
a point. But I know it's a classic.
Yeah, no, I definitely. I had the same effect. I used to get the same way about Clockwork Orange because I watched it way
Oh,
too young.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
that
I-
one is a little.
And it like emotionally affected me. I was like, this is. But
I see it. I
do you know
understand.
that
Yeah.
the end of do you know the
I
end of
understand
that
you
story
more.
is not the actual end of the like manga? The manga has
Manga.
whatever. I'm sorry, I'm a white person. The manga
I am a wee.
Domingue.
at the end is like the world after he takes over, and he doesn't like, like
He
blow-
does. Yeah, he doesn't die.
like die. Yeah, he
like-
takes over.
It's
all-
different.
Yeah, it's completely
Oh,
different. There's like
that's
3 other
interesting.
books
The
after.
books were huge. There was
Yeah.
a bunch of them, I remember.
Well,
They're at the DeKalb Library if anyone wants to read them because that's how I
well,
read them.
the giant. I've seen the giant one. The giant one
Yeah.
is all 3.
Nice.
And I know that, but I was like, I don't want to read like this story because I was like just browsing shit because that's what I do. I go to Borders and
All right, I don't know if we're gonna
rip
I have
Borders.
to piss.
like
So if you want to keep talking, if not, keep talking.
Okay, goodbye.
I gotta piss.
That movie fucked me up.
Well.
My mom she wouldn't make me, but she would put on these movies when I was a little kid that were like fucked up, like The Shining.
Oh my God.
Clockwork
As a
Orange.
child,
I
yeah,
remember
that's
watching
terrifying.
The Matrix probably in like 3rd grade or something, and the scene where he's like in the tub in like the vat and like the scorpion goes into his belly button, like that shit freaked me the fuck out.
Wait, what? I don't remember this shit.
It's at the very beginning when
Yeah,
they're like
yeah.
initiating him into the Matrix, and like it gets dark there for a little
I
bit.
was fucking scared of
Scorpion goes into his belly button.
the Wizard of Oz for a
Oh,
minute as a
dude.
child.
Yeah, that
So
movie
I
is-
couldn't imagine like
That movie is disturbing.
Right? Fucking the flying monkeys. Couldn't do it.
Speaking of shit that was dramatic to watch, I remember when your mom watched.
I knew you were gonna say this. I knew you was gonna fucking say this.
I remember when your mom had us watch Don't Look Now. I think is that the name? No, that's the World War II movie. What's the one I'm talking about?
No, I think you're right.
Don't look now.
The one with Kiefer Sutherland.
Yes.
Donald Sutherland.
Where there's a fucking like 45-minute very graphic sex scene. I was like watching this. I was like, this is soft core.
It was the most long sex scene you've ever
I
seen.
think I literally.
My mom's
think
like, you guys gotta watch this movie. It's amazing.
it's fucking sick. It's a sick movie. I'm gonna 1 second. I'm gonna actually look something up. This is the name of the movie.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
I do legitimately watch it.
Fuck.
But
It's gonna bother me.
yeah.
Ding.
Don't Look Now is the World War I movie where the
you're right.
where the kids all
I'm
sad.
totally blanking on this Donald
kids all
Sutherland
sad.
movie, but
Yeah.
You-
Don't Look Now is also a good movie. Watch that.
anyway.
Don't Look Now. Isn't that the one about like the horrible war crimes? And
Yeah.
it's like a Ukrainian like
20
resistance fighter.
No, it's Germany and World War I.
We can do a quick 1 minute
Let's
wrap
do it.
up.
Yeah,
We
let's
got
do it.
this camera going.
Oh, okay.
That one dead.
Okay, yeah.
This was good though.
Hey!
We covered everything from fucking 9/11 to
Yeah. We'll have to talk about more music next time.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
listen to me. Hey, subscribe. Hey,
share, like.
really quick,
Like-
just because I wrote these ahead of time, I'm just going to say these off really quick. These are really fast. It's Friday right now, so new releases. Baby on Baby 2. You need to hire a new producer. The Baby. Hire a new producer. Your fucking shit is really fucking sound old. And it's coming to the point where you either need to evolve or no one's going to listen to your fucking music. Jamie XX, the guy from the XX, your new single that you released this week is very good. I like your Latin influences that you put into your music. It's very good. Weezer, Autumn Sun,
I agree.
Sin's Autumn.
I didn't know.
Hey,
Weezer released
hey,
it.
Weezer. Let's close it up.
You're
It's
done.
done.
You're done.
We're completely fucking done.
I didn't know Weezer was doing shit.
Hey,
You,
Lil
you were
Nas-
born on teenage angst and now you're middle aged.
Yeah,
Right.
no, you're past middle age. I'm about to be middle fucking age. You gotta wrap it up. Lil Nas X, Star Walking. It sounds like you took a Toronto beat and then you took New York trill drums and you put them together. It's not great, but the verse that you rapped is pretty good. Keep rapping and stop making middling music. I liked your last project, but do better. All right, thank you.
This is a good
Goodbye.
review. It's the Skylar Music Review Minute.
I listen to all the new music that are released that interest me.
Dude.